Hey everybody, it's Mr. Finn. Welcome back to World History class. I've seen a lot of good responses. I'm impressed. I'm very happy to have met many of you, and great work so far. So we're going to continue today with kind of an intro into how the class is going to work. Today we are going to first make sure you have a paper and pencil. If not, go ahead and pause that video and make sure you get a paper and pencil. Very brief assignment today, but I want to at least show you how the class is going to go. So I'm assuming everyone has hit the pause button and has a paper and pencil. So in class, if you've had me, you know that we have notes and we have quizzes, and as I explained in the first video, we're going to have quizzes and it'll be open notes. So you want to take the notes that we take in class and have it all recorded and kept together. The class itself is just like you were here with me, except we're doing it online. So we have to do slight differences. So we're going to start with just a couple of terms that I want you to write down. Now, I'm going to have you pause your video and write these words down on your piece of paper. And I'll get close there. Go ahead and pause the video and write down just a couple of these terms. Perfect. Excellent work. All right. Why would I be hitting two stones together? Any guesses? Anyone out there? Well, I'm hitting two stones together because we are going to start out our world history in the Stone Age. I like how they named it the Stone Age because they use stones. Now, what do they use these stones for? Why would I hit them together? Well, we are going to use stones to create tools, and those tools are going to be for things like hunting. Just a brief few notes for you to take down on your paper. Now, the early humans that we're dealing with use what they had around them. They're hitting stones together. Those stones they will use for, again, hunting, cutting meat, anything that they need to use them for. Now, the important thing is that we start to understand why we look at these tools. Well, we're dealing with prehistory. If you don't have written records, like prehistory says is the history before writing, as your notes just explained, there are no records, no recorded information. We can't go back and look and see any stories that they told, how much grain a civilization might have had, tax records, anything that you want to record, you do with writing. So where we begin our class is pre-writing. So why do we look at all this stuff? Well, what was the life like for these people? We have to examine the things that they used. One really important one is going to be an artifact, and that is going to be painting. And really, there's a lot of them, so I'm going to put an S. Paintings. And where were they? You find a lot of these paintings in caves. Hint, hint, might be a quiz question. Where do you find these paintings? These paintings are important because they show a record of what animals that they might have hunted, how many people were around in groups, that we are piecing together the story of these early humans. Now, where we're going to stop today in this explanation and this intro again into our class is a brief start with humans. And the word is hominids. Hominids are creatures that walk upright. So guess who's a hominid? You are. Guess who else? Me. We're all creatures that walk upright. Now, where we begin our story, we begin our class, are these early hominids. We would think, if we looked at them now, we would think that's just a monkey. But that monkey would do something different than monkeys do. And that is what? Say it with me. Walk upright. That is a huge change in evolution, something that you'll learn about in science class. And from these early hominids, we are going to grow and adapt to our surroundings to become modern humans like we are today. So this class is going to be all about piecing together the history of where we came from, the start of civilizations and cities, different languages, everything about humans is going to be explained through this class. So today the important thing is to remember this. What I need from you is just to send me a picture of your terms that you just wrote down and just a couple of the notes. That way I can see that you are understanding what we're doing, you have them, we're off on the right track, and as we go we'll do a little bit more and it'll get a little more in depth, but at least this week I just want to see that you can write this stuff down, have a record of it, and that way we're good to go. So I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks.